Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be testing out some new Makeup Revolution launches. It's not going to be a full face, but I do have quite a few products to try out. So if you guys were after a few other reviews, then I will leave links to some of my other testing Makeup Revolution videos down below. But they have been killing it with their latest launches recently. I mean, the packaging is honestly insane. This does not look like drugstore packaging. I'm honestly obsessed with it. But the main thing you're here for is what the product is like inside. So let's try it out. So the first thing, which I am the most excited about, you can probably tell why, is their Renaissance Glow Palette. I think this retails for around about £8, so they are a little bit more up there in price, but from what I can see just by swatching things on my arm, like I'll show you guys quickly, the pigmentation is insane and there's literally like no chalkiness to the powder at all. It honestly feels kind of like a high-end product to me, so they are a little bit more expensive, but judging by the swatches so far, you do get better products. So first of all, I'm going to be going in with this contouring shade. I have already got foundation and my brows on. This, I mean, it does look quite light as far as I'm concerned. Like, this doesn't really look like it'll show up too much on my skin, but maybe if you were fairer than me, this could work, but we'll give it a go anyway. So let's just get my hair out of the way. To contour, I'm going to be using my NYX fan brush. I love this because it's quite thick, but it fits right in the contours of my cheeks. So I'm just going to take some of that product. There's no fallout or anything. I'm just going to tap off the excess and let's see how we do. What? That's a whole lot darker when you put it on your skin. Okay, no, I take that back. Ooh. I'm sorry, I doubted you. That's giving me like the easiest cheekbones ever. That was just like, swipe, done. Let's go up around my forehead a little bit as well. Okay, now it's time to carve out that jawline. Let's see how that goes. I'm sorry I doubted you, Revolution. This powder is banging. It's not too cool toned at all. It just looks like an actual shadow, like, not much cheekbone, cheekbone. This stuff is insane. How did it go from that to that? It's just creating like the perfect shadow. It is cool toned, so it's not like a bronzer or anything like that, but it's not making me look dead or anything, which a lot of contour powders do. I mean, that is literally... What more could you want from a contour, seriously? I think I will probably apply a little bit of bronzer just a little bit higher to warm it up in a second. But for a contouring powder, oh hell yeah. So next, going in with this bad boy, I'm going to be using the Luxe Powder Fusion brush from Zoeva. Taking some of that and are you ready? Ooh! Oh yes! A little bit of glow on the nose. Oh, that's so nice. And wipe the excess on the tracksuit bottoms. Let's also go a little bit up here. Just a tiny bit. I literally did not have that spot like 2 minutes ago. Doesn't look powdery. So good. I literally cannot stop looking at how shiny my cheekbones look in that viewfinder and how snatched my contour is. Massive thumbs up for this. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly just add a little bit of color to my face using the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer. Just taking a big brush and kind of working that in between my contour and my highlight. Just makes me look a little bit more alive. What's next? So next I have the two Renaissance eyeshadow palettes. We have the Renaissance Day and the Renaissance Night. Again, same sort of packaging. The Day one has more of like a nudie beige casing to it and it has matte shades in there. That could be a good contour shade as well. And then in the Night palette you have one matte shade that's like the lid shade there, and then I'll just quickly swatch one of these as well. So it looks like that. Ooh. That actually looks a lot like the coppery shade from the Ofra Nikki Tutorials palette. Yeah, I really like that. But today we are going to be playing around with a different palette. This one is their Flawless 3 Resurrection, and it is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to be playing around mostly with like these orangey pinky shades, I think. Purely because I have been doing quite a lot of neutral looks on my channel recently. Soon I'm going to be doing a lot more makeup tutorials. If you guys follow me on Twitter, which is just @CocoChicBlog, then you'll know that I am currently in the midst of setting up a studio, which I'm very, very excited about. Like new lights, new everything. So let me know if you want like a full tech video or something like that. Like if you want to know how I film my videos or whatever, because I can talk about that for days. But yeah, more crazy ass makeup tutorials will be coming. Today, we're gonna keep it fairly safe because you know I love my orangey pinky shadows, and we're just gonna do something with these kind of matte shades, maybe work in a few of the other ones as well. The pigmentation, banging, it is just there. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, let's get into it. I have already primed my eyes and everything like that. So first of all, I'm actually gonna be taking a few of the shadows from the Day palette just because I want to try those out as well. So I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with that just pale lid shade. I think that is, wait, is that shimmer? Okay, I lied to you guys, that's actually a shimmer. So it's not 5 mattes, it's 4. So I'm actually going to go in with the matte shade from the Nighttime palette. Quite a bit of powderiness there. I'm just going to put that all over the lid to start off with, just so we've got our base down. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, oh, I am the biggest liar. They literally have the exact same shade right next to the one I just swatched, so they do have a lid shade in the other palette. I'm just going to quickly pop that on my other eye. How did I even miss that? Yeah, that is like exactly the same shade. So next I'm going to go in with that more chocolatey brown shade and just work that into the crease a little bit, just for a transition. Okay, that was really pigmented. I wasn't expecting it to be that intense, but we can make it work. That's just a nice sort of everyday crease shade. I'm going to work a little bit more. They blend out really, really easily. What I'm then going to do is, I'm going to take the same brush for a minute and I'm actually going to go in. I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's like a more warm toned brown. These seem less powdery than the other ones. Yeah, but less powdery. And I'm going to work that in the crease as well. And then I'm going to take more of a flat brush and I'm going to take, I think this orange shade here, it's kind of like a burnt orange. And I'm gonna pack that all over the lid, I think. Woo! That's really nice. This actually looks like it could be a bit of a dupe for the Anastasia palette as well. Wait, I think I have that here. Just doing a little bit of a comparison. Yeah, that orange shade is pretty similar to Real Girl. We've got a taupe in there, we've got some shimmers. Yeah, I think this could be a good dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm then going to take my fluffy brush again and I'm going to go in with that slightly deeper red shade and just kind of work that on the outer corner for the time being. This palette is not YouTube friendly because you can just see all of the mess on my desk. The secret's out. I'm now actually going to go in with a little bit of this kind of black shade. I wouldn't say it's properly black. It's more of like a deep taupe, I guess. It's not overly pigmented, but it would be good for deepening up like the outer corner or something, which is what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to take this creamy shade here on a clean brush and just pop that on my brow bone. And it just kind of diffuses everything a little bit and softens that line. And then I'm going to go in with a little pencil brush and I'm going to take that sort of chocolatey brown shade again and I'm going to work that on the lower lash line a little bit. I'm not going to properly smoke it out, but I'm just going to do a little something. I just feel like this sort of ties everything in together a little bit more. I'm then actually going to take this little mini brush that comes with the Resurrection palette, and I think I'm going to take this little guy here, pack that on the inner corner. Okay, not a fan of this brush. Maybe we'll try the other end quickly. Felt like I was stabbing needles in my eyes. Okay, the softer side is a lot better. I want to try that highlight shade actually. Maybe that'll give it a bit more oomph. There she blows. That's better. Now I'm just going to work that right on the top of the brow bone as well. That's better. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. So I'm now going to go ahead, do the other eye, add some mascara, and I'll be back with you guys for the lips. Jeez. Okay, so this is actually the first time that I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I've got to say, it might actually be better than Sex. Sorry, Ollie. And you know what? I'm not actually going to add any to my lower lash today. I think that looks pretty good. Next, I have some of their Renaissance lipsticks to try. What the hell is my hair doing? So I have 5, I think. Yeah, I think I have 5. I have another one, there it is. So I have 5 different shades. Looks a little something like this. Exempt, probably not gonna go with that. Classic, probably not gonna go with that. So we have these 3 shades here. One nude, potential. Let's swatch. So obviously these are very inspired by the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. This one is the shade Luxe. So we'll pop that one just there. Ooh, this makes me excited for this one. This is Greatest. It looks more like a nudie shade. Woo! Oh, I want to swatch them all now. Lifelong. I'm actually going to swatch all of them because you guys might want to see. Not my favorite shade, but they're all nice so far. This one is Exempt, just down there. Oh, vampire. And then where have you gone? This one is Classic. Are you a classic? Are you really? Yep. Okay, which ones do you guys think? This one. Don't have a lip liner, so I'm just gonna go in. Is there something on my teeth? I think I want the nude one. I like this color. And I keep getting it on my teeth. Yeah, I definitely think this look would be a whole lot better with some sort of nude. Well, now I've lost the nude. I literally can't see where it is. Where have you gone? Gotcha. Okay. May have to go over with a lip liner with this guy afterwards, depending on how precise we can get it, but we shall see. And I actually think I'm gonna lighten up the center of my lips a little bit with a tiny bit of concealer. And I'm just gonna put that right in the middle and then pat that in with my finger. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I mean, if my reaction wasn't enough evidence, I'm honestly obsessed with the new Makeup Revolution launches. The lipsticks are super pigmented. I would have loved them if they were matte. They are more of like a creamy finish, but the pigmentation is so there, and you can obviously matte them down with a little bit of setting powder. Not Makeup Revolution, but Better Than Sex mascara. Big thumbs up. And I've got to say, obviously the star of today's show has to be the Renaissance Glow. I mean, this highlight is just ridiculous, and I actually feel like it's settled into my skin a lot nicer over time. The contour is honestly insane. I was so shocked by the contour. I didn't think I'd actually like it. I didn't even think it would show up on my skin, but this is basically, it's all good. But if you are gonna get your hands on one thing from today's video, this is your guy. As always, I will leave all of the product links in the description box down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please do give it a big thumbs up, because that really does help me out a lot. And also subscribe if you are new, because I post every other day. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.